Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and this the match preview for the Man City versus Chelsea game in the FA Cup semi-final tomorrow. Kickoff is at 5:15, and there won't be a watch along from me because I'm going to the game. So, inshallah, man can win that match and go through to the FA Cup final. But if you guys don't mind letting me know your score predictions down below. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. And thank you to everyone for your support. Help me get 900 subscribers before the end of the week. But now, let's get into the match preview. I'm going to start off with some injury news. And we got some good news in terms of the fact that Christopher Nkunku, he has returned to partial team training. He will not be in the squad to play Man City tomorrow, but he's in partial team training, which is a big development because we haven't heard any news regarding Nkunku for God knows how long right now. So I'm just glad to know that he's back on the partial team training, just like Robert Sanchez is. But other than that, Leslie Gochuku, Reece James, Wesley Fofana, and someone else right now, they're out as well. So we have 6 injuries, but other than that, we are fine. But Man City, though, we got some interesting news on their injuries. Erling Haaland is not 100% confirmed to be in the squad tomorrow, which is so good because even though City are a great team, arguably the best team in the world, without Erling Haaland, yeah, man, that just makes our lives a little bit more easier because he is the best striker in the league right now, if we're going to be honest. So for me, I'm happy to know that he might not be featuring. He could be on the bench, but if he doesn't start, that's minor. They still have great players like Kevin De Bruyne, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden, and so on and so on. But to not have Erling Haaland is a big boost for us. But we have to wait and see what's going to happen because, as I've just said, Kevin De Bruyne, he's going to be fit, and we have Cole Palmer. It's going to be an interesting matchup between these two because they play practically the same position. Even though Cole's going to be playing on the right-hand side most likely tomorrow, Kevin's going to be in the cam area for Man City. But these are the guys that both teams will be looking at to win this game. Kevin De Bruyne for Man City, Cole Palmer for Chelsea. These are the best players right now at the team. If we're going to be honest, these are the best players. So it's going to be an interesting draw. And if Cole Palmer comes out on top and Chelsea come out on top, this adds more fuel to the fire that Cole Palmer is our revenge for Kevin De Bruyne going to City. Cole Palmer is having a great, spectacular season. He scored 20 goals in the Premier League. He has 9 assists in the Premier League. Like this guy, he's absolutely amazing. And if we are going to be going through, more than likely, Cole Palmer is going to have to be involved in us going through against Man City because we are the underdogs going into this game. There's no shadow of a doubt. City are top of the Premier League right now, while we are what, 8th? Like honestly, we're either 8th or 9th. But this is the team that's the best in the world right now. But if we're going to be honest, they literally just came out of a Champions League penalty shootout against Real Madrid. They have played 120 minutes. Their team is not 100%. Like they will be fit, but they're not 100% because to go 120 minutes and play again the next couple of days, it can be exhausting, especially after the way they got knocked out of the Champions League as well. Like they know that they wanted that trophy more than anything, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. And hopefully Chelsea, with the fact that we played Everton on Monday, we have 6 days worth. Wait, that's about 5 days worth of rest before the next game. Honestly, this could be our time. And hopefully it is because we need to win a trophy. This is our last chance of getting any type of silverware. And I hope that we do this. I really do. But that's some obviously talk of some injury news / key players facing off against each other. Enzo Fernandez is going to be in the squad as well, which I did mention before. But yeah, Man City, Chelsea, FA Cup semi-final. Who's going to win? We shall see. But Now I'm going to go through some match facts, stats, and this is what has been said. Manchester City are unbeaten in their last 8 meetings with Chelsea in all competitions, winning 6 and drawing twice. Though both games between the sides in the Premier League this season have been draws. Remember, we drew with City 1-1 and 4-4. Arguably our best performance in the 4-4 game. Against them 1-1, we suffered and we defended well, something we'll probably have to do at Wembley tomorrow. But hopefully the team can do it, because we literally have come from Wembley against Liverpool. That was the last game that we have actually lost. Now to go back there, we need to get a win. We cannot afford to lose. Well, we can because it is City, but for our pride and for us to have a successful season or somewhat of a successful season, have to get to the FA Cup final, because we will play the winner of Coventry or Manchester United there. So I really hope that we can get to this final, because if we don't, it's just a drawing season, But yeah, Chelsea have been eliminated from the five of their last 7 FA Cup ties against Manchester City, including the third round last season. However, they did beat the Citizens 1-0 the last time they played in the semi-final of the competition. Remember that the 2020-21 season, where Hakim Ziyech's goal helped us beat Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final. We did end up losing that the FA Cup final, to Leicester of all teams, but we did beat City. They're not unbeatable. Clearly, they've shown their signs of it, but we are gonna have to step up our game and do our thing, because tomorrow it's a big day and a big game. I beg the players do what they do and can repeat what happened in the 2020-21 season, and not have a repeat of what's happened, because as they just said, 5 of our last 7 times they've knocked us out of the FA Cup. So we really need to pattern up. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can. But now I'm going to move on to my preferred XI. And my preferred XI for this game is going to go as this. Dordy Petrovic in goal. Right back, I'm going to go with Malo Gusto, of course. Centre backs, we have to go with Thiago Silva. I'm going to go with Axel Disasi, just due to the fact that maybe like defensively they can be calm. I know Trevor Chalobah played very well the other day, but I'm going to go with Disasi just because I don't know how well Trevor will do in this game, but we've seen it this season. Disasi, this Thiago Silva against Man City in different times, we haven't lost. So I'll go with this pairing. Left back, I'm gonna go with Ben Chilwell. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Mark Cucurella. Actually, I think he's a little bit more aggressive. So I'm gonna go with left back Mark Cucurella. CDMs have to be Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. On the left, I'm gonna go personally on the left. I'm gonna go with Noni Madueke. On the right, I'm gonna go with Cole Palmer. In Cam, I'm gonna go with Conor Gallagher. Striker, Nicholas Jackson. We have to include Conor Gallagher into this team because we're gonna need people that can run, and Conor is the person that can run the most in this team, and he needs to play. Mikhailo Mudryk could be a better person coming off the bench as a impact sub, just like Raheem Sterling could. Like our bench could be very strong and can hurt City on the counter attack, just due to the fact that City's team, when it comes to defense, they concede goals. They cannot keep a clean sheet. So tomorrow we should be able to go there and get some goals. Honestly, we should. If we don't score tomorrow, I'm gonna be so disappointed in this team. Like we can afford to lose to Man City, because it's not the end of the world. But if we can't score, if their effort's not there, if the passion is not there, if the dedication is not there, then this run would have been for nothing. So I hope that the players go to the game tomorrow and show up. Show the fans that you actually care so much and that you want us to go through to the FA Cup final. Don't give us that performance against don't give us that performance that we got in the League Cup final. Don't give us that performance. Please don't. Don't do that. But yeah, man, that's the preferred XI. My score prediction for this game, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 2-1 Chelsea win. 2-1 Chelsea. If we could win 1-0, that could be calm. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep a clean sheet. That's the Achilles heel. I don't know if we're able to keep a clean sheet. So I'm gonna go with 2-1 Chelsea win. Hopefully we can get this W and hopefully we can go to the FA Cup final. Hopefully, but yeah, man, my people, there's not gonna be a watch along. So please make sure to tune into the match review once I get back home from the game. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Ridders Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.